Welcome back to the False Nines YouTube channel, welcome back to the Maidstone United save, and in today's video we are taking on West Bromwich Albion in an away game. We are fresh off of an international break. Off screen has gone much better than it did last time. Last time we saw each other I was winless in the championship. Since we last met I have actually managed to pick up some wins. There's a big upset in there as well. If you're enjoying the series, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're still up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. So the last time we met, it was the 3-3 draw at home against Bristol City, a match that we really should have won. We were 3-1 up in this match, but a late penalty snatched the points away from us. We had to settle for just the one. But following on from that, we did record our first win of the season, and it was an emphatic 3-0 win at home against Birmingham, who had more efforts than us, but they were wasteful. We actually just edged it possession-wise, and it was a really good performance, something I've been waiting for from these guys, and they've done really well. Joshua Maja opened his Maidstone account on the 34th minute, getting the first goal of the match, and just a couple of minutes later, set up Jaden Antwi and made it 2-0 to Antwi, so really good. And then just 20 seconds into the second half, Maja scored his second goal and our third. And we just sat back for the rest of the second half and just, kept a clean sheet as well. Fantastic work. Man of the match was Joshua Maja. 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 key pass, and he created the chance as well. I say the defence did really well in this game. Mepham had to go off just before the hour with an injury, so that's unfortunate. He has returned from that injury since though. But yeah, everyone did their job. Claxton at right back did really well. Metcalf with a fantastic game once again. He's barely put a foot wrong this season. He's done really well. Guy did well. Neil did well. I mean, everybody did their job. And what do you know, it's like a London bus. You wait for 1 and 2 come along at once. It was a 2-0 away win against Aston Villa, who at the time in the league were second. Fantastic performance. We have got a really good counter-attacking style going at the moment, and it's working to an absolute treat. It was 1-0 on 25 minutes. Callum Guy popping up with goals this season. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. Guy's popping up here and there with some efforts, and he's scored a goal here. And then the second half, Ellis Sims scored 76 minutes to make it 2-0. Sims having a really good game, 3 key passes. Man of the match was Callum Guy for his goal, and he also set up Ellis Sims as well. So he's getting involved in the attacks as the border midfielder. Strange. A similar number of shots for both teams. Villa did have more of the ball, but like I said, our counter-attacking just put them to bed. And then, would you know it, we knocked Arsenal out of the EFL Cup. I was absolutely lost for words here. Arsenal played a fairly strong team. I'm not sure how many of their key players now are still at the club. I know Lacazette's still at the club. It was a goalless draw after 2 hours of football, 90 minutes and then extra time. Nothing happened. Martinez got injured for Arsenal just before half-time. And yeah, there weren't any goals until the penalty shootout, where the first 4, I think, were scored. And then Arta completely missed his penalty, and then we scored some. And then Raphael's was saved by Mitchell Beanie, 4-2 on the shootout. We knocked Arsenal out of the EFL Cup. Just absolutely amazing. Man of the match was Ozil, who made 8 key passes and created 4 key chances, but they could not score. Defending again was brilliant. Guy with another good game. Rowe did decently. I'm stunned. I'm still stunned. We knocked Arsenal out of the cup. I know we're Championship, that's an upset. That is a big upset. Next up was Barnsley in an away game, 1-1 draw. We won 3 games in a row. I had to come to an end at some point, and this one, yeah, we did well to draw. I think we didn't have that many shots. They had 10, 3 on target. Not that many for them either. Robson Kanu had a poor game for them. Man of the match for them was Wakefield. Our best player was Winter, but that's not saying much. He got a 7.0. Actually, Piggott got a 7.1 because he got a goal from the bench, so that is a lie. But Ben Roberts scored the goal for Barnsley just before the half-hour mark. Kane with a pretty horrendous error at right back. Joe Piggott got the equaliser on 79 minutes. So it was a pretty nothing game. Not a lot happened, but we got a point out of it. That's good. Away points are going to be hard to come by, and we got one there. And then we edged a 1-0 win against Derby, just a 1 shot on target, and that was a penalty. Again, not much happened in this game, but Derby had a few good efforts, 14 shots, 5 on target. Man of the match was Jidong Wong, who created a couple of chances for them. Our best player was either Yakubu or Guy. So again, defending's been pretty solid. So nothing from open play here, just a penalty on 16 minutes, and it was Joe Pickett who converted it. So yeah, it's 3 points, and it was just from a penalty. Other than that, we did all right. We didn't concede. And the final game, it was a home game against the league leaders Brighton. It was a 3-2 defeat, but we gave a good account of ourselves in this match, I think. We didn't do too badly at all. It was Tammy Abraham with a quick brace in the first half to make it 2-0 to them, 32 minutes and then 35 minutes. But we managed to get it back to 2-2 before half-time. Alex Finney with a goal from his set piece on 40 minutes, and then just 2 minutes later, Danny Rowe with a rebound after a rocket was saved by Rajkovic, but Rowe was there at the far post and brought it back to 2-2. But in the second half, Brighton retook the lead. Davy Proper on 68 minutes, giving Brighton their third goal. And we couldn't respond after that, unfortunately. It was a 3-2 defeat, but Brighton are a good team. Like I said, they're top of the league. And that brings us on to today, an away game against West Brom, who were relegated from the Premier League. They sit 5th place at the moment. We have just come off an international break as well, so we haven't played for a couple of weeks. A couple of injury concerns, though. Joe Pickett picked up an injury in that Brighton match, so he had to go off. And also, Joshua Marger was injured against Barnsley. He's come back from that, though, so he is available for today's game. So last episode we were second from bottom in the table. We rose to 22nd after the Bristol City match. We're now in 17th place. We picked up 3 wins in the league off screen, which is fantastic work compared to last time we met. So we're on 13 points at the moment. We could rise into the top half if things go our way today. There's still extremely close. Or we could drop to maybe 21st if other things go not our way. But I don't think we'll move too much, so I'm happy with where we are. Again, we're looking good. Callum Guy's got 5 yellow cards as well, so he is suspended for today's match, meaning that Keith Johnson will play as the ball-winning midfielder. So this is the first time in the series that we have faced the Baggies, so this is going to be new territory for us. And as far as the team goes, as I said, Joe Pickett's got an injury, and he's going to be out for a good sort of, maybe up to a month. With sprained knee ligaments, so that's going to be a big miss. But Marger is available again, so we'll bring him straight in and have him as the advance forward. Guy's unavailable, as I said, so Keith Johnson will come in. Teddy Bishop's morale is abysmal because apparently we're breaking promises about first team football. Couldn't really help that though because he was injured for a few weeks, so we couldn't really have done that. And Metcalf has been playing very well, so I don't know how I can give Bishop games and drop Metcalf with the form that he's in. So my hands are tied there, really. That's a bit annoying. We're playing defensive structured, and these are the instructions we have. So I'm just going to add early crosses to that and just play a little bit wider. Okay, so let's have a look at West Brom's team then. The team that got relegated from the Premier League. Let's see what it's like. So they've got James Bree at right back. He's a real player who I managed a couple of years ago. Stoke, I think it was. He was a free transfer. Bareka, Wildsmith, Livermore and Gilavogi in midfield. That's interesting. Patrick Roberts out wide. Berahino still plays for them. Has he actually managed to score any goals recently? A handful. He got 10 for Sunderland one season. 18.5 million for Berahino. And then he went for 23 the next season. That is... oh my god. Okay, Team Talk's gone well. I've told them to prove themselves. And this is going to be a tough game at the Hawthorns, but we will give it our best shot. But we do have a throw in here, and Yakubu with a cross. It's headed away by Hudson. Keith Johnson's got the ball now. Here's Lee Metcalf. Gives it back to the Stoke loanee. Crosses in there. No one's there to get on the end of it, though. But Metcalf now has it. And this is a good start from us. Kilty's got it now. And sets up Marger, but Marger's header just wide. Not a bad start for us. We actually created a chance for ourselves. And a throw in here. 17 minutes coming up. Winter's got it. Here's Metcalf to Kilty. And Johnson has a shot, but that's deflected. And danger not over for West Brom now. Metcalf to Marger. Sims, can he maybe set up Marger again? No, that was a bad pass. And now it's Berahino for West Brom. On the break, they've got a good 5 players coming forward here. And Johnson makes the tackle. Not a good clearance though. Bareka and headed forward again by Winter. Now Greg Kilty's got it. Ellis Sims. Backwards to Metcalf. Now Kilty. And that's a good ball looking for Marger, but doesn't quite get there. Gilavogi plays it forward to Berahino. Berahino's gone through and scored. We conceded a goal to Saido Berahino. That says it all, doesn't it? No, we had a good chance to maybe get a goal there. Berahino, he cut up the defence, and it wasn't a bad finish, but we gave the ball away cheaply. Now they've got to throw it in a decent position. Palmer's on the ball now. And here's James Bree. He's got loads of space to shoot and it's gone in. I think that might have bounced off of Beanie in goal. But James Bree had so much space then. Way too much. Again, like the marking from the throw-in wasn't good. Look how much space Bree was in there. And I think it hit the post, hit Beanie and then went in. I'm not quite sure. But we're 2-0 down. We probably shouldn't be either. So we are going to move to counter-attacking now. And there is a free kick here for us. Yakubu's taking it. Here's Metcalf. And again, we've just lost the ball. West Brom, they're defending well. And oh my God, look how many players are forward now. It's going to be 3-0. Berahino, it's 3-0. Christ. I mean, they're relegated from the Premier League. This was always going to be tough, but they're ripping us to shreds. Look at the counter-attack here. Look, every single player going forward. It's bad. It's not good. And the defending is just, it's horrible. Kilty signed a new contract. He's now on 4,000 a week. He's rewarding us with a 6.2. 42 minutes, and it's a corner here for us. Oh, it's in! I think it was an own goal. Jake Livermore scores an own goal. We're back in the game. It's 3-1. It's not over yet. But there we go. It's an own goal. We haven't scored a goal yet, but I'll take this one. It was from a row by corner. Bareka went for a clearance, and I think it ricocheted off of Livermore. West Brom on the attack again here. Here's Bree to Gilivogi. And now Patrick Roberts and Ceballos. It's 4-1. And we're not even at half time yet. This is embarrassing. Well, it's not even... Oh, it is going to let's see the replay. Okay, let's see this again then. I don't really want to, but... I mean, well, it's a live com. It's supposed to. Ceballos... I mean, the defending's not... It's non-existent. Just hack him out or do something. 6-3, 6-3, 6-3 and 6-2 in defence. 6-1 for Kilty. Deary me. Half time. 4-1. I've got to go aggressive with that because that was just dreadful. Alright, I'm going to replace Kilty with Lambert. Look at the morale on the bench. Oh my God. Alright, Kemper's going to come on. He's a bit more of a defence-minded fullback. Yakubu's more attacking-minded. I have him on support. So double change there. I mean, we've barely had a sniff at goal. I mean, it's 4-1, but West Brom have scored 5 goals. Boy Kemper with a throw in here. Metcalf's got it. And plays Danny Rowe. Here's Sims. And Lamber's there now, the replacement, of course. It's headed away, and now West Brom. And here comes another attack. Berahino. Backwards to Patrick Roberts. Now Livermore. And good interception there. Claxton with a long ball. Here's Sims. He's got Marjorie ahead of him. Sets him loose. That's a bad ball. Come on. We've been really bad today. Header forward by Johnson. Sims. Come on, Ellis. That's better. Lambert. Now, can he put it in there for someone? Rose at the far post. And it's in. It's Ellis Sims. Okay, I thought that might have been another own goal off of Hudson. But Ellis Sims made it 4-2. 53 and a half minutes. This is an exciting game. There's been a lot of goals. There was 6 in the last live com. We've got 6 again today. And maybe more to come. There's still over half an hour left. Lambert with a cross. Pass goal to Rowe. And then Sims with a simple header. Bit of poor game for Marger though. And a free kick here for West Brom. Can we deal with this? It's a header away. Only as far as Roberts though. Roberts with a shot and it's off target. Debating... I mean, I've already made 2 changes. I don't want to make a third right now. There's still plenty of time left. I'm going to put it on standard because I feel like counter-attack is inviting them onto us as is like defensive. That was actually quite brave of Beanie to come out there. But we're going to go standard just to try and maybe create some chances for ourselves and not rely on them on like counter-attacks. So Bayos is through. It's 5-1. 5-2 rather. I forgot we scored a goal. Well, we scored 1. 5-2. Deary me. I mean, we are by far going to have the worst defensive record in the league. We've conceded so many goals. We had a 4-2 against Preston. We had a 4-0 against Middlesbrough. 3-0 against Wolves. 3-3 against Bristol. 5 conceded against West Brom. Antony's going to come on. Going to the last 10 minutes of the match. It's not been fun. Like in the slightest. Burke's on now. And now Sims. Now, let's go for a long ball. Sims' long ball are not good. They're really not good. He's going to be the next striker to leave, I think. Or maybe Piggott. Piggott's just not starting at the moment. Berahino's for a goal here. Don't let Berahino score a hat-trick. Thank God he missed. Into injury time now, and it's going to be a 5-2 defeat. Lamber's got the ball here. Maybe a chance for one more before the end of the game. Antoi's chasing down there. It gets there. Sims is through, and we've scored another goal. It's 5-3. It's irrelevant. We can't do anything about the points, but it's a third goal, so fine. Right at the end of the game. Made it 5-3. It's better than 5-2, so fine. Now, ref, put us out of our misery and blow the whistle, please. There we go. An 8-goal thriller at the Hawthorns, so at least you're getting some goals in these. 5-3 to West Brom, 2 for Berahino, 2 for Zeballos, 1 for Bree, a Livermore own goal, and then a brace by Ellis Sims, including that one late on. But ultimately, I know we didn't do well. We didn't do well. So that defeat has seen us drop to 18th place. So, no, still okay. But we're a couple of points clear of the relegation zone. But, plenty of goals. So, at least you got that. I just want to look at the league table and have a look at goals. So, in terms of goal scores, we're actually doing pretty well. We've got 20 goals. But our defensive record, as you can see, is the worst in the league. We haven't got the worst goal difference, though. That goes to Millwall with -9. Actually, no, Sheffield Wednesday got -10. So, we might have the worst defensive record, but we don't have the worst goal difference. There's always that. Okay, so let's see what we have in our future. EFL Cup 4th round, same position we got to last season. It's an away game against Huddersfield, who are in the Premier League as well. Don't know how they're doing in the Premier League. They are bottom, so we'll see how we do against them. Rotherham's just after an international break again, so we could do that. We'll definitely do one of the two. We'll do Rotherham or Ipswich. We'll be well into November, so again it's a month. I do them about a month apart, don't I? Ipswich are third. Rotherham will be the easier match, and it might actually be a chance of winning, so I think we might do that. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so don't miss any of my content. And I will see you next episode, where we are probably going to take on Rotherham, hopefully win, and get a bit further up the table and get some more wins under our belt. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.